We now turn to our next witness, Dr. Rebecca Dolly of the Center for Caring, Empowerment, and Peace Initiatives. So thank you very much for what you do. Thank you for sharing with us your work in Nigeria and what you see. So thank you, Dr. Dolly.
Thank you for inviting me to be a witness. And I'm here on behalf of my family because my son, too, I did not see him, whether dead or alive, since 2011. And this woman and numerous people, 53 women only, but 311 people died. So in my testimony, one person, one woman, like 10 family members or more died. So thank you again for inviting me. The radical militant Islamic group, Boko Haram, has brutally terrorized northern Nigeria since 2003. The survivors suffer trauma and face challenges threatening their survival. And they cannot get basic needs such as food, shelter, and healthcare, income, everything destroyed. From 2011 to present, my organization, Center for Caring, Empowerment, and Peace Initiative, CEPI, has provided aid to more than 2 million people and in area affected by Boko Haram. And even to the family of Chibok girls. Both Christians and Muslims are suffering in the hands of Boko Haram. Survivors at our aid distribution site were invited to share their stories. And these stories from 6,238 first-hand account of Boko Haram violent and inflicted trauma, we analyzed a random one-third, documenting 7,137 dead and 680 adoption. In our memorial garden, CEPI has engraved the names of 160,000 murdered, and we still have over 200,000. 77% male, 23% female, 62% Christian, and then 32% Muslims. This has resulted in large population of survivors, surviving widows and fatherless orphans. And 65% of these survivors, they reported seeing this attack and killing, slaughtering. This required targeted trauma healing, school field for orphans, food, and a lot of aid that we do. There is discrimination against Christians in Nigeria since decades. Christian students in public funded school in most northern Nigeria are denied the right to be taught Christian religious studies, where their Muslim counterpart receive Islamic religious education at public expense of the public treasury. Churches are not allowed to build, Christians are not allowed to build churches in most locations, whereas mosques are freely built, sometimes with public funds. Furthermore, Christians are denying titles to their land. The Christian often subjected to threat of demolition of their churches. Additionally, Christians are denied places to study professional courses like medicine. And my son, he was admitted in medicine, but in Zaria, but he was persecuted and could not complete there. He has to come here in America. He's now cardiothoracic surgeon, to the glory of God. Law, engineering, public, and all these, some of they are not even allowed to be admitted, although they have the qualification. And sometimes, even employment is very, very difficult to christen there. Let us acknowledge that there are too many killings in Nigeria. Many by Boko Haram, many by bandits, Fulani herdsmen, and other terrorists. Some are political, some religious, some ethnic, and some by individual. But all Nigerian Christians, Muslims, and traditional worshippers are among those who are killed. And that violent will never end violent. All Nigerians, be they Christian or Muslim, want to live together in peace. I offer 3 recommendations. First, the U.S. can continue to help the government eliminate terrorism and persecute those who fund it. Second, it is the job of civil society to heal trauma and build peace. I encourage the U.S. to provide sustained support for civil society groups and to facilitate asylum for those whose lives are threatened. Thank you, U.S., for accepting me to come and my son. Third, the U.S. can use diplomatic efforts to encourage all levels of government in Nigeria to respect the equal rights of all religious groups to practice their faith. But please remember, as pastor, violent always begets violent. And I'm also a survivor because I was captured by Boko Haram. I urge you to only consider peaceful method, one that encourage collaboration and strengthen communities. For too long, we have bore the blunt, and mostly women and children. So, but I know when communities stand strongly together, we shall overcome. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We're so grateful for the work that you've done, how you've turned something tragic in your life to impacting over 2 million people that you're helping. And thank you for being a voice for them today.